Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This week we're going to be making this voodoo doll. It works as a keychain and also as a pincushion. So yeah, let's get started with the video. You're going to start with one of the legs. You're going to create a magic ring. Then you're going to be doing 6 single crochets inside the magic ring. To single crochet, you're going to insert your hook into the magic ring, yarn over and pull through. With 2 loops on your hook, you're going to yarn over and pull through both of them. Once you're done, you're going to pull on the tail of your yarn to tighten the magic ring. For round 2, you're going to start by single crocheting in the first 2 stitches, and then in that 3rd stitch you're going to do an increase, which is 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. By the end of round 2, you should have a total of 8 stitches. You're also going to be crocheting into the full stitch, so you're going to be going into both the front loop and the back loop of the stitch. All the body parts are crocheted in continuous rounds, meaning when you move from one round to another, you directly start crocheting. There is no need to do a slip stitch to connect the rounds. From round 3 till round 6, you're going to be single crocheting all around, and in each round you're going to continue to have a total of 8 stitches. You're going to crochet 2 legs. One of them you're going to finish it off completely at round 6, whereas the other we're going to move on from it to round 7. Round 7 is where you're going to connect the 2 legs together and start with the body. So you're going to start by doing 4 single crochets in the first leg. Here I'm using a stitch marker to mark the first stitch so that I don't lose count. Once you're done with the 4 single crochets in the first leg, you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to move on to the second leg and start single crocheting. You're going to do a total of 8 single crochets around the second leg, and then you're going to do a single crochet in the back of that chain that you just did, and then you're going to do 4 single crochets to finish the first leg. And then by the end of this round, you should have a total of 18 stitches. From round 8 till round 11, you're going to be single crocheting all around. So this is what the doll is starting to look like. Now, before moving forward, we're going to stuff the legs because it's just easier right now to stuff those tiny spaces rather than later on. In round 12, we're going to start decreasing in the body. So you're going to start by doing 4 single crochets. And then to decrease, you're going to insert your hook into that first stitch, yarn over and pull through, and then insert your hook into the second stitch, yarn over and pull through. With 3 loops on your hook, you're gonna yarn over and pull through all of them. And that's your decrease. You're going to repeat the pattern of doing 4 single crochets followed by a decrease all around, and by the end you should have a total of 15 stitches. For round 13, you're going to be doing 3 single crochets followed by a decrease, and by the end you should have a total of 12 stitches. For round 14, you're going to be doing 2 single crochets followed by a decrease all around, and by the end you should have a total of 9 stitches. The body of the doll is now done. You can cut your yarn, pull it all the way through, and make sure to leave a long tail because you're going to use it later on for stitching. Here you can add more stuffing, just use your hook to squeeze them in. Now we're going to move on to crocheting the head. You're also going to start with a magic ring followed by 6 single crochets inside the magic ring. For round 2, you're going to be increasing all around. So in each stitch, you're going to be doing 2 single crochets, and by the end, you should have a total of 12 stitches. For the next 3 rounds, you're going to be increasing so that you make the head bigger. So you can just follow the pattern written on top, and the number at the end in between parentheses will indicate the total number of stitches that you should have for that round. From round 6 till round 10, you're going to be doing single crochets all around. So we're done with the increases. Moving forward, all of these rounds are going to have a total of 30 stitches. For round 11, you're going to be doing 3 single crochets followed by a decrease all around, and by the end you should have a total of 24 stitches. From round 11 till round 14, we're going to be decreasing. The pattern is going to be written on the screen along with the total number of stitches that you should have for that round. the head is now done, so you're just going to cut your yarn, pull it all the way through, and then weave it in. There is no need to leave a long tail because you already have that of the body that you're gonna use for stitching. So you're just going to add more stuffing and cut any excess yarn left. Moving on to the arms, you're going to start with a magic ring and then do 6 single crochets inside the magic ring. From round 2 till round 7, you're going to be single crocheting all around, and you're going to continue to have 6 single crochets in each round. And that's pretty much it for the arms. You're going to now cut your yarn, pull it all the way through, and you're going to leave a long tail so that you use it to stitch the arms to the body later on. With the help of your hook, you're going to add a bit of stuffing to the arms. And now it's time to stitch all the pieces together. Using your needle and the tail of your yarn, you're going to stitch the body to the head by going through the full stitch of the body and then into the full stitch of the head. And then you're gonna repeat that all around so that the two pieces are connected together. Both the body and the head have a total of 9 stitches at the end, so they should line up perfectly. Before stitching the arms to the body, you're going to first stitch the end of it closed by just stitching from one side to the other. This is kind of optional. I just prefer how it looks this way, and I also think it makes it easier to stitch the arm to the body. Now that the doll is done, you can use the button and the embroidery floss to add details to the doll. For the embroidery floss, I decided to use 3 out of the 6 strands just so that it's not very thick. And then I just use a needle to add the button and whatever details you feel like adding. So there you have it, your Voodoo Doll Keychain / Pincushion, whatever you're going for, is done. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!